All right, what's going on, everybody? Let me go ahead and get a tweet out so we can kick off this stream all proper like. Let's see here. Stat Marvel Champions. Happy birthday to my lovely wife. We put on one line. We met when we were 18, and we'll be together until we're 118. BS. I don't know. Almost put love. Oh man. Speaking of, let's spruce things up a little bit here. I'll pop a couple of those in there. All right. For my lovely life, we met when we were 18, and we'll be together until we're 118. Tweet. All right, what's up, everybody? Okaj with the 7 Zars, about to get 7 slaps. Just kidding, it's just gonna be 1. 7, like that's a lot of work. Let's just do 1. Slap. Okaj, thank you, dude. Saying happy birthday, Laura. Hope you two had a nice day. We did have a nice day. Dude, thank you very much for the 7 Zars. Appreciate it, man. What's up, everybody? Reverse Flash, first one here, followed by Wonder Hawk, Casual Cashew, the Black Man, J Mike, Dragon Dagger, saying Hollywood, Kendall, Shiv, Accelerate, Deadtron. What's up, everybody? Hey, we got Star in here saying, hey, hello, Star. I saw your sticker book. It looked nice. Your tweeter book of the sticker book for all of the Cat Murdoch stickers. There's so many. Oh, there's so many cool ones. Yeah, that's cool. No, oh, Clarissa, give it a rest. My first ever 5-star champ, Corvus. Is this good? Nah, garbage. Burn him. Flush him. Flush that turd, you know? No, man, Corvus, that's insane. That's one of the best first 5 stars you could possibly get. Congratulations. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Do we have nothing on this map? Give me a... Okay. Well, in this situation, we go for the small energy refill. Dang, man. It's a couple times recently. No revive. Happens. Makes up for it when you get the revive plus energy refill. So, whatevs. So many. Yo, is that J Divine? What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? Saying, guess who's watching you from his new supervisor job in my office while grinding arena? This guy, the great J Divine. Dude, sounds like you're supervising some arena scores, man. Very nice. Very nice. Back to work, all of you. You're grinding away. Just completed my second Caritas challenge. Would you recommend Realm of Legends Aegon or Teams of Plenty next? I think Teams of Plenty was the hardest one. Yeah, it's up to you. What do you want to do first, though? I mean, take your pick. I saved Teams of Plenty for... Did I save it for last? Yeah, I think I did Aegon first. I think I did Aegon Robot Teams of Plenty. BG, thoughts on the Ant-Man buff and the neutralized nerf? I did not look at the Ant-Man buff, and I'm actually unaware of the neutralized nerf. So, as per usual, I'm right up to date with the happenings of the contest. I don't know. Whoa. What is the neutralized nerf? And is Ant-Man good? You guys will have to tell me. PG, would you take Gallon, Scorpion, or Rintrah to rank 3? I'm looking at 7.4 initial completion. Personally, I'd rather have Gallon ranked up over the others. That said, I have not tested Rintrah. I do think I would like the champion, but yeah, personally, I'd have to I'd have to give it to Gallon, man. I'm a Gallon fan. What could I say? I think all three are good. Gallon and Scorpion from first-hand experience. Rintrah from seeing Karate Mike play him. But I'm a pretty big fan of Gallon, so yeah. Did you nerf potion farming to BG? Wait, is there a change to? Don't joke. Don't joke like that. Do not even joke that there's been a nerf to potion farming. What will I auto fight? Never change, brain? You know I won't. Yo, BG, would you rank a 5-star Clairvoyant or Sorcerer Supreme instead? Also, which would you choose to awaken? Well, Claire absolutely doesn't need to be awakened, and Sorcerer you could play without awakening. So, make sure you play the champ before you commit an awakening gem in that sort of situation. That said, for most people, I'd recommend Claire over Sorcerer Supreme. Yes, I realize I picked Sorcerer out of the Abyss Nexus over Claire. It was a special circumstance. I do think overall Claire is across the entirety of the battle realm the more useful of the two champs. Sorcerer Supreme a little bit slept on, and she's more fun to me, but Claire's something special. Happy B-Day, Laura Grant, Devastator. Thank you. I don't know if Laura's exactly in the chat, so I'll say thank you for her. All three worth it, but they do totally different things. That's very true, too. The three champs that we were just talking about, yeah, they're so different. Yeah, I don't know. Neutralized nerf is so sad, but it makes sense, sadly. Tiger can't fight any ability accuracy reduction immune champs anymore, basically. Okay. I don't really know the specifics enough to make a comment on it. I'm a little bit left in the dark on this one. I don't play Tigra. So I don't exactly know what is changing. All right, there we go. There's a revive. There we go. We're back in business. All right. Listen, guys, you always want to hit autoplay and view before looking around the map, and I forget half of the time. But that's what you always want to do. Save yourself about 5 seconds of needing to re-look for the number or the letter. John said over to saying Twitter, please, John. Let me see here. What do we have on the Twitter verse from you? Aha, here we go. I bought the Mutant Nexus crystal from the Daily Crystals, and I'm happy with this pool. Ooh, okay. Brand new Magneto X right there. Hell yeah, man. Congrats. Cool. Congratulations. Doesn't even need to be awakened. The awakened ability's cool, but totally useful on awakened. Totally useful. Congrats, dude. If you go back and read your wife's messages, she already thanked everyone, BG. Oh, whoops. She's in here thanking people again, too. For the people that said it afterwards, I guess. So, yeah, I missed the other one. Whoops. Force of Will is only one single node in Act 7, as well as Alliance War. Is it just Force of Will? There are only a few champs that are ability accuracy immune, and only one of them is a decent matchup, Old Man Logan. Old Man Logan. What does Old Man Logan have to do? I'm so lost. Are you saying Old Man Logan has ability accuracy reduction immunity, or are you saying that it'd be good on that node? It's really so insignificant, though. You're saying okay. Wouldn't usually fight ability accuracy reduction immune champs with Tiger anyway. However, the node that doesn't allow AAR, she won't be that good for anymore either. Okay. The others, Mysterio, Longshot, Mephisto, AA. Yes, Old Man Logan is one of them. Okay. I didn't even realize Old Man Logan had that, to be honest. Mysterio. Wait. Longshot has that too? Really? Hot damn. I mean, I believe you, but I kind of just want to see it for myself. Just to internalize it a little bit more. Your Longshot's innate luck. His ability accuracy can only be reduced through the effects of debuffs. Ah, okay, so it's through debuff. Okay. Base ability accuracy is 300%. Modified chances are already displayed for Longshot's abilities. Okay. Well, at one point in time, I knew that and read that about Longshot. It's been too long. All right, is that dude? Carl with the 48 months saying, Brian. My neighbors are gonna hate my guts. Carl, dude, thank you very much, man. The 48 freaking months. Hot damn. Thank you, dude. That's a lot of support right there. Hope you're doing well, buddy. King of Arenas asking for a Tweeterville check. What do we got here, King of Arenas? Finally hit 4 mil hero rating. Hey, congrats on the new milestone, dude. That's awesome, man. Why are there two? Was that an accidental double screenshot, or is that intentional? I can't tell the difference between the two. Either way, congrats, man. The only difference I could tell is this is the sigil icon, right? Oh, this is this when you're looking at the profile versus looking up the profile? I think that's probably the difference. I don't know. Either way, congrats, man. Congrats. PI versus Prestige. Okay, gotcha. So that was indeed what it was. All right, anywho, let's go ahead and start up this grind, eh? It's time to get some units. Do you think Quicksilver is the best science champ or not? Because I've heard both. Well, before I answer, let me explain it like this. What do you think the best tool is, a hammer or a wrench? It doesn't matter. You use the appropriate tool for the appropriate job. This is a strategy-based game. Whether a champion is declared as the best of a class is meaningless. It's all about using the right champion in the right situation. That said, overall, I still value Torch more than any other science champ. Like, if I could only have literally one science champ in my roster, I would choose Torch. So, yeah. Last day of summer vacation here. Oh, no, dude. And it's already late at night. Oh, the back to school time. Oh, that's the saddest thing I ever heard. Wait, you said a wrench? It can also be used, or it can also be a hammer. You know what? Wrench is better than hammers by an effing mile and a half. If you learn how to dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. All right, you're all making great points. But you're missing the damn point, damn it. Damn. Honest but blunt at the same time. I mean, yeah. Typical BG answer, and that's why I love the man. Thank you. BG, could I get a tweet check? Been stuck on Grandmaster for 4 days, but the final opening was worth it. Sadly, 4K tier 5 class catalyst away from Thronebreaker. Joseph, let's go check the tweeter box. Let's see. This one? Quick story of how the Grandmaster fight went over the course of 4 days and almost no units. Check out the highlight of the crystal opening in the comments, though. P.S. I'm 4K mutant frag short of tier 5 class Kalos, and it's very sad. Okay. Okay. This is a solid team that you got here that you're working with. Did you mostly use Ultron? Okay, it looks like we got some team revive action going here. Look at this one single solitary unit. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see here. Had him at rank 2 unawakened, and never thought I'd get him awakened anytime soon. Very excited. Hell yeah. Congrats on the unyielding might. That's awesome. Congrats, dude. The struggle was real, but also real worth it. Brian, if you made tier list, would you put Quicksilver in God tier, solid God tier, or beyond God tier? I'd put him in the Quicksilver tier. That's what he is. That's all he needs to be. Why do we gotta put labels on everything, guys? I don't know, man. God tier, solid God tier, or beyond God tier? The hell is that even? What the hell is even that? You guys ever seen that video? Oh, man. When you're a hammer, everything is a nail. Okay. Well, I guess. I mean, Quicksilver is awesome. I think he's really strong and useful and has the second highest prestige in the game until this month, I guess, which now he has the third highest. There we go. I don't know what the hell is Quicksilver tier. Well, it's the tier of if you know. How about a tier list? Tier list in that case? That's true, dude. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna make a tier list for the champions. I am, however, gonna make a tier list of the tier lists of champions. That'll really stir things up in the community. Like who's tier list just blows? Which tier list am I about to put as an F tier? Who's got the A tier? Who's got the S tier list? And who am I just gonna immediately make enemies with? Like, this tier list sucks. This is terrible. People are using this? Who's using this, man? That's a terrible tier list. F tier. That'll be the video. BG has 2 tiers, beans and bananas. Don't forget bagels, man. The 3 B's of life. When you're a screwdriver, you are too screwed. You can't drive. Okay. What is going on now? That drink wasn't that strong, was it? I'm losing, I think. The Boo tier? There we go. Yeah. It'll be like Cobra Kai tier, Pun tier. That's it. We only need those 2. One is amazing. The other is the lowest form of comedy ever. And therefore, awful. Please don't kill me, Hulk. Thank you. Do you think 6-star Sparky is worth ranking unawakened in the current state of the game? I do. Yes. Sort of. Okay, so here's the thing. There's not enough info for me to tell you if it's worth it for you. The current state of the game, from my perspective, is like rank for Battlegrounds. And I think he's a good Battleground champion. I think he's worth ranking for that. His Awaken ability is actually fairly important, I would say, for Battlegrounds, however. That's the one thing about Stark Spidey. Previously, for other content, I would have said his Awaken ability, oh, it's nice, but not required. In Battlegrounds, I don't know if I feel that way. In Battlegrounds, I maybe feel like he has to be awakened. Like, I would be really curious. I'd be really curious to test a 6-star unawakened rank 3 versus a 5-star awakened Sig. I don't know. Let's say Sig 100. He doesn't really need that high of a Sig. We could probably drop it down to like Sig 40, Sig 60, whatever. But I'd be really curious to see which one dealt more damage. Like, just fighting Winter Soldier in Realm of Legends, you know? I don't think I can make that test happen because I think on the beta, I think I have a Stark Spidey, but I think he's like already awakened on the beta, so I wouldn't be able to do it. I think the 6-star would win, but I'm actually not sure. It'd be close, I think. Rather listen to the same joke on repeat for a half hour than watch an episode of Karate Kai. Wow. Wow. Not even gonna refer to it by its name. Go to hell. Alright. Hold on though here. Oh gosh, thank you very much. All the sevens are saying tier lists are one man's opinion. That doesn't mean everyone should have it as a benchmark. It's just that one person's opinion on stuff. Pretty much, yeah. Tier lists are just it's trying to simplify something that is not easy to simplify. That's what it is. Because if you are a good player of MCOC, you know you can't go by tier lists. If you're experienced, you know tier lists don't mean squat. However, there's a lot of players that, you know, you don't live and breathe MCOC, and you're just looking for, you just want info in a digestible format to understand, you know, which champion is actually powerful and stuff. And that's what it is. They're beneficial on one hand and they're destructive on the other. They don't come with only pros. There's definitely some cons to them. That, and they're great for stirring up what's it called? Their real purpose is they stir up discussions like no other. The engagement on a tier list video is higher than I think any other video. And well, that does good for YouTube. Vincenzo, thank you for the 3 saying, what's up, BG? Hey, Brian, do you remember that girl I'd asked you for advice on? Not really. Just had her 1-year anniversary last month. Hey, all right. Don't let your dreams just be dreams, people. Okay. That's awesome, man. You know, 1 year ago. I do remember I've had a few people ask for advice. I don't know why, because I'm not, I don't got any real advice to share. But, I don't remember the specifics, but congrats, dude. And thank you for the 3. All right, Gunner sent it over back as well, saying, today's my anniversary. It's Laura's birthday. Overall, a great day. Happy birthday, Laura. Hope it was good. Gunner, first off, happy anniversary to you. And yeah, Laura's already saying thank you, man. Thank you very much. Apparently, I got to start asking BG all my important life questions. Tip, hit me with one. Go ahead. Make it up. I don't care. You can make this a test question just to make sure that I'm a good, you know, life guide for you. But I'm gonna need a question. Someone should make a tier list for a specific quest, not just in general. See, that's the thing. People do that, but they don't refer to them as tier lists because it's unnecessary. When you want to know, like, which champion is good for, you know, a boss or a lane or whatever, like, people have that info and they'll put down like some recommended champs and stuff like that. It's the tier list that just gets rid of all the garbage. It's the ultimate, you know, ultimate source of information that is easily digestible and accessible to players, doing away with a massive 200 plus list of champs. Okay, let's see. Tips is asking, when should I retire? When you're dead, dude. Retire? Come on, man. Wait, you talking about... Oh, wait, you might be talking about from your job. I thought you were talking about from playing, like, video games. That was the answer. Never. We got... What's it called, man? It's got to be coming out one of these days. Ashes of Creation. It'll be here. Oh, it'll be here one day. Nah, the answer is when you're dead either way, dude. Retire. That's the fun part of life. Should I quit my job? Magic 8 Ball says no. Money's good. Yeah, that would be the day I retire. Okay. I like Pravov tier list because he does it live on his stream with polls for each class. Happy birthday, Top Banana. Oh, that was Laura's. The Top Banana. There's a few people that do their tier list live. I do like the live tier list as well. It's I think it's better to have a discussion about champs, like, while the list is in the process of being made, if you're gonna make it. I don't know, actually. I don't know. Maybe sometimes it is better just to have it through one person's perspective. Either way. I don't use tier lists. I don't think I ever will. I don't use tier lists in any video game I play. They're in every single game you play. If there's a community, you will find tier lists, plural, for that game. And I just don't care about them. Like, to me, the internet already... I realize I'm saying this while on the internet. To me, the internet kind of ruined games a little bit. Obviously, I'm still a huge fan of games. Still play games every damn day. But I really liked the kind of exploration side of games, the discovery, the not everybody doing the exact same thing. That little bit of uniqueness of that, like whatever strategy you found and can bring to the table, and get things done your way. I miss all that stuff. And tier lists, they're just kind of like funneling people towards the, you know, all towards playing the same stuff. At this point, I've accepted it. You know, it's okay. There's nothing we could do about it. It's not like the internet's gonna go away anytime soon. So I've accepted it, but you're about to make tier lists. Then Kabam said they were making their own tier lists that I think they only did like one time with like 20 champs. Then you got scared. They have the ratings for every single champion. That's different from a tier list, by the way. I mean, you could tally up the scores and I guess make a list out of it, but the attribute system, I'd call that different than a tier list. You're right though. I was kind of going to, I mean, I was going to order it in a list, so I guess ultimately it was going to be that way. But I guess the difference is I was doing it as a way to like, almost to like learn myself the champs, and you know, just break things down a little bit more than like, oh, okay, this champ number one, this, like, at least you could order it by like the different categories, you know. It wasn't going to be perfect either way, but let's tier list never take into consideration incursions, which is a mistake, or at least will be. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I will believe that when I see it. You're telling me incursions are gonna be like primetime content? I feel like that's what you're maybe somewhat alluding to here. I don't believe it. All right. Vadim Divinets. I'm sure I messed up your name. I'm so sorry, man. I'm bad with names. Thank you very much for the 5, though, saying full opinion on Mr. Negative. Recently pulled him as a 6-star. Well, first off, I would say congratulations. Mr. Negative is a good champion. That being said, I'm not too fond of Mr. Negative. Purely from a graphical stance. I didn't really give him that much of a shot because it just kind of bothered me looking at the champ as I was playing him. I don't know. At this point, I think I'm more used to him being in the game at the time when it launched. When you know, when he was added. It was so different that, like, I don't know, man, it didn't hurt my eyes, it didn't give me a headache or anything like that, but it almost felt like if I played the champion long enough it would. Like, it annoyed me that much, so I was just like, I don't want to play this champ. I'll stick to other ones. You know? But he's a very strong champion. I've seen other people absolutely destroy with him in Alliance War and in Battlegrounds and things like that. So he is a very strong champion. I just couldn't tell you on like a fight-by-fight basis of, you know, the best uses for him, the best, you know, things that he counters, stuff like that. I would not be able to tell you that stuff, but he is a strong champion. And yeah, that's all I could kind of say about him. I wish I could tell you more. Congratulations, though, dude. It is a good pull. That is a good pull. Always appreciated that perspective. The have you tried it for yourself first? What do you think? It's good. I do like that perspective too, but I also understand there's a lot in this game. And it can be difficult to even, you know, try every champion one time, let alone play them enough to, you know, become comfortable with the champ and gain the ability to play them at a high level. It's difficult. All right, ZZZ English sending over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, is OBS good to use? Absolutely. To be able to start live streaming. PS, you're my favorite YouTuber. Oh, man. Well, thank you very much. Very kind of you to say. Especially with the amazing YouTubers we got out there. Yeah, man, I use OBS. I wouldn't recommend another streaming software. Well, maybe like in addition to OBS, if you wanted to, you know, add other stuff, sure. But like, there's a few programs that do exactly what OBS does. Like XSplit is probably the next most popular. And, well, I guess I've never used it to know for sure. But like, I remember a few years ago looking at comparisons and just thinking like, why does this software even exist? Just use OBS. Just seemed better and free compared to paid programs. OBS is incredible. I use regular OBS. I don't use Streamlabs OBS. They're both probably fine, I'm sure. But I personally just prefer the default OBS. You are gonna need some way to get your I think I just froze things. My game didn't freeze, just my stream froze. shaking the phone like that, I must have loosened the cord. All right, we're back in action. Anyway, I'm gonna say, yeah, you are still gonna need a way to get the gameplay from your phone to your computer. So I don't know if you already have something for that, like an Elgato capture card or a different company's capture card, or if you're using, you know, there's a few programs that will transmit that data over Wi-Fi. I think Air Server was the one I used to use. There's a few different ones for that. But all right, you already playing with OBS Studio? Perfect, man. Perfect. There's, by the way, so I literally use the default OBS with no plugins. But there's also a bunch of plugins if you want to get creative. I've looked into a bunch before, and for certain things that I want to do, yeah, I've had like a list of ones that I kind of want to try out, but I've just never had the need to. So, but yeah, depending on how creative you feel like getting with it, there's a lot of good plugins. If you just search for like, I don't know, just go on YouTube and be like top 10 plugins for OBS or something like that. It'll give you a start if you felt like getting fancy. Hi Brian, if you check or if you click the resource tab, do you know what those 2 tokens are for? The 2 tokens? Give me a sec. Not sure which tokens you're referring to. Might be something to for the new side quest that we have. If I had to guess, even without looking, but we'll see. Oh crap, that didn't kill him? Come on, son. PG Superior Iron Man deserve a buff. More basic damage and bleed immune buff? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he sort of. Deserve a buff is kind of a weird way of putting it. Does the champ need a buff? Yeah. Does he deserve a buff? Well, I don't know, man. There's, you know, 100 champs in this game that could use a buff. Like, who deserves it more than another champ? Or but is the champ garbage? And would it be lovely if you got a buff? Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see here. Okay, yeah, these must be for the side quest. Use an Elder's Mark to enter the battlegrounds and make progress in exclusive solo and alliance events. Okay, so I think there's a cost. I think there's an energy cost to battlegrounds, but then there's these tokens that you could use as an entry fee as well, I think. And then what is this one? Activate to protect your battlegrounds. Activate to protect your battlegrounds progression. Oh, now that's interesting. How's that gonna work? I mean, if I had to guess, you get these tokens, you use one, and if you lose, you don't go down in rating. But does that mean if you're using one of these, you can't go up in rating either? Does it just totally nullify that match or something? And can these be bought? Is this literally a way to buy your way out of losing progression? This is different than rating, by the way, I think. Because that would be really bizarre if you could buy. You would essentially be, buying rating. if that was the case. I'm assuming this is progression in terms of like the victory track or whatever it's called, where maybe you would potentially go up or down, and this would prevent you from going down on that track. I don't know, man. This is the first time I'm seeing this. I'll tell you what, though. I like the look of this icon, at least. The second one? The first one's kind of bland. This second icon, that's a sweet looking icon at least. Very shiny. Interesting though, man. Make progress in exclusive solo and alliance events. What the hell does this mean? Is there anything on the forums that explains these things? I'm really curious about this stuff. BG, did you get parry after Cav or Thronebreaker? What? I don't know when to spend my units. You see I'm Paragon. Okay, I think this is not a real question. You're trying to tell me you're Paragon and you don't have the parry mastery? Well, now's as good a time as ever, I suppose. In case this is not a troll question. I feel bad because I know what all of these do. Feel bad for y'all, of course. Tipped being helpful as always. That's fine. I guess we'll figure it out soon enough. When did Battlegrounds release? Is it the 12th or something like that? Okay, Skarkos confirming it is the 12th. Okay. I guess we'll figure it out then. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Probably comes with the Black ISO market. I would, yeah. That sounds like it could be the case. What are the best synergies for a Hulky B? Hulkbuster doesn't really need synergies. I don't think I really use synergies with Hulkbuster ever. Paragon. Hard reads. Don't make that connection. Don't make me boo. Compensation? Question mark? What is this compensation? So much happening tomorrow. Should have taken tomorrow off instead of today. No, there's not a lot happening tomorrow. It's not. Listen, there won't be a lot happening until Friday. That's when Cobra Kai comes out. Take off Friday if you haven't already. Unless you could watch at work. I mean, it's pretty sweet if you can. All right, friend. You want to chuck that L2? Let's block it. Let's place your bets. I think Yellow Jacket is gonna win. Thanks for playing, Yash. You are not a winner today, but good try, good try. Is Valkyrie good if she isn't awake? And Valkyrie is one of the 3 champions I have not played that were released this year, so unfortunately I do not know. Maybe someone else in here knows though. Seriously needs some business/marketing acumen over there. This is Kabam being transparent, as they have promised over and over again. What is going? What is that in regards to? Never seen it. Don't ban me. It's okay. It's never too late to start watching Cobra Kai. We all make mistakes in life. You can correct this one, luckily. Did you going back to your life advice convo? I crashed my car yesterday. What shall I do next? Oh, man. Jackson B. I mean, the first thing is, are you okay? Are you okay? Is anyone hurt, or is it all just like damage to the car and maybe another car or something? We're gonna make in a betting pool over on Twitter. 10 to 1 the tokens have to do with paying money or units. I mean that's a fairly safe bet. I would also say some of them will be available for free. That's kind of in line with literally everything else Kabam's ever had. Yes, I am just fine. Okay. Well, here's the thing I would say, man. This is a crappy situation. All right. It's easy to be, you know, sad or mad or, you know, whatever other kind of emotions you're feeling right now. Maybe you're trying to figure out how you're gonna, you know, pay for the repairs, any of that stuff. And it's easy to feel down in situations like this. Say step one is do your best to just be grateful that, hey man, at least no one was hurt. Step two, find a way to make lots and lots and lots of money. That way you can fix the car and or buy a new car or pay for the higher insurance premiums. I don't know, dude. I don't know how to help in this case. Car's a bit hurt and totaled. Oh, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear it. Sorry to hear it, man. Yeah, at least you're all right, dude. There's a lot of car accidents where people are not all right. But that does suck. Hopefully you, hopefully it doesn't get to you too much. And, yeah, man. You can get yourself a new car in time. Wish I had better advice. That's kind of all it is, man. That's life sometimes. We just got to deal with the ups and downs of life. Rafe Trudolini sent it over too, saying if you have time, tweet. Rafe, let's go to Twitter. Let's see what we got. Shocked the community with my first rank 4. Oh my goodness. Is this a rank 4 strange? Sig 100? What is this garbage? Flush this turd, man. Gotta get him to Sig 200. No, I'm just kidding, dude. That's a sick rank up. The Doctor Strange, the extremely, exceptionally rare Doctor Strange rank 4. Man, I wonder how many of those even exist. That might be the first one I've ever seen. I don't. Surely there must be. There must be more than one. It's got to be like a very small club that you just joined. But that might be the first one I've ever seen. Man, congrats, dude. First I've ever seen. Yeah, okay. There's a few people that they're gonna be their first time laying their eyes on such a powerful Strange. Does the event crystal from shards like flexing crystals change to calves if I become Cavalier in between the event? Are those the ones that you like convert the shards into crystals? Yeah, typically typically, like if you haven't converted the shards into crystals yet and you're able to get the next title before then, yes, you would be able to you know, convert the shards into the next higher crystal. You may have to like restart your game or something if it's not there, but otherwise, yeah, it should be there. If you've already converted the crystals, well, that's it. They're permanently those crystals. If it's something other than the shards, then I may not be understanding. If it's like brand new to this event only or something like that, I haven't looked at this month's event just yet. Or, well, I mean, I guess this month's event's not even live yet, right? Technically, so I guess nobody's really. Oh, I guess it's on the forums, but it's gotta be first. I know Under Mother has the first rank 4 X23. What an odd rank up, Strange, if you will. Well, guess what, Simon? I won't. Boo, dude. Doc Strange is underrated. Regen is unbelievably good. Let's settle down on those adjectives. Unbelievably good? I don't know about that, man. Mediocrely good? I think his healing is like very middle of the road. Like, if you average literally every single champ in the game, sure, it would look strong because a lot of champs in the game can't even heal. But if you compare like all the champs with some sort of healing capability, he's in the middle of the pack, I would say. He's better than some champs, but far superior to others. Those tokens should not be in the game until they are willing to announce what they are. The guessing is not good for Kabam or the game. Oh, is that what you were trying to say before? You're probably right. Although I kind of like the guessing game, if I'm being honest. But you're probably right. It probably does some damage to... I don't know. It's actually really hard for me to say. I know the community likes to run wild with idea. I mean, my mind races wild too. So I'm not even saying like I'm somehow above others or something like that. My mind's racing as for what those can do, how to obtain them, what it's going to mean for the game going forward, all that stuff. And is it healthy to be in that position, or should Kabam just say outright? I mean, eventually they're going to have to say outright. The only positive I could see is like maybe it creates a little bit of a stir, a little bit of hype, but you're probably right. It's probably better if they just said it. But I like the guessing game. Something fun about it. Hey, Kabam Tipped, if you're still in here, buddy, a buffed Nightcrawler, please. Sir Fitz? I don't want to speak for Tipped, but I'm going to. He's not in charge of buffing champions. He works on other stuff. He's not a champion designer. Decent does not equal unbelievable. Okay, yeah, he was beyond broken pre 12.0, no comparison now, but regen is still decent. That's fair. Like, yeah, I would agree it's decent. That would be a fair objective, or oh geez, not objective, adjective, whatever. We just got to be realistic, because unbelievable is like Diablo, King Groot. Is there even a third that I would pair with those two? I don't know. Maybe Claire. I would say Claire on like a fat special too. Trying to think. I don't even know if I'd put Sorcerer in that category, but her healing is actually very strong. But it kind of trickles in, so I don't know if I'd call it unbelievable. Anyway, it doesn't. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal either way. I use words all the time in a little bit of an exaggeratory way. We all do. Big whoop, right? Oh, I know, BG. Just if the request / suggestion could be passed on. Aha, okay. Just wondering, does anyone remember the side quest with Colossus given to you to use with the blue specials? I can't find anything online about those synergy specials. Yeah, so Donovan, those are called strikers. They're not in game currently. So far we've had like 3 months where I think they were kind of just testing them, kind of feeling out. you know, trying to get feedback from the community on them. I don't know when we're going to see more about those, but they were called Strikers. Colossus was the first, but there were, I think, 2 other tests where they did that too. Tip, since you're in charge of buffs, how about a Phoenix buff and a Sentry buff? Sentry already got buffed, man. Possibly a Nova buff that actually makes him good. Wow. Is Tipped invited to the Vancouver meetup? I don't know, man. Are you hosting the meetup? If I was hosting it, there's no chance I'd invite Tipped. Not that he can go anyway. A lot of you guys don't know this, but Tipped was actually banned from Canada. You don't want to know why. No Stranger Special 1 still clips me because it moves as fast as those electric chairs old people used to get downstairs. Oh, man. It's true, dude. I get clipped by that special all the time. The real OP healing is OG Groot. Oh my god, I forgot that guy could even heal. That's special too, man. Gonna heal you for 54 over 9 seconds. How do I always get hit by the second part of Cole's heavy attack? I do it every time. I used to do that with Old Man Logan. It took me like 2 years to figure it out. I'm like, oh man, I gotta wait for both hits? So simple, and yet I get hit by it every single time. And Cole, his heavy attack, it's the exact same thing. It somehow hits me every single time. Kind of want to know why? You'll have to ask the clown. Alright, Messiah, 7 over 10, Messiah. Thank you, dude. Zan only came for high and a slow rolling tier for yesterday. Oh no. Hashtag Messiah for Godbot. Hashtag BG don't love me. Hashtag 6-star basic next round. Ah, changed it from 6-star feature to 6-star basic at least. Okay, okay. Negotiating a little bit here. Still gonna decline, but you know. Oh man. Messiah, thank you very much, dude. It's gonna happen. One day will happen. It'll be the most glorious thing ever. I know Tipped was banned from Canada. I've seen the syrup tapes. Well, then you know why it can never be spoken about publicly. All I'm saying is if you're gonna go to McDonald's, you know what? Never mind. None of my business. All right, Jose, thank you very much for the buck. Saying if you want a tier list from BG, watch BG's openings. Wait, Jose, that message is a very long time ago. I feel like there's supposed to be a different message. Is there a different message? You'll have to let me know. I'll check back in with you in a minute if there was supposed to be a different one. If it did, it didn't go through for some reason. BG got banned as well. Perverted reasons. Okay, you know what? You're the pervert, man. Trying to turn me into one. BG, have you seen the new inventory look? I should go check it out. I think I saw, like... Was it in the forum post? I think I saw it in the forum post, but I haven't seen it live in game yet. We should go take a look at that. Yeah, it's a smart move on Tip's part. He's just putting the Canadian leaf in there, a clown, and some fries. It's about as much as you should legally be saying. Since Battlegrounds comes out in a few days, will we see the crystal opening that day or a couple days later? Oh man, I don't do anything on time. It'll be a few days later, I'm sure. All right, let's go look in game. Jose, I don't. Hold on, let me check one more time here. No, I still don't see another message from you. Oh, wait, here we go. Kingpin better unawakened. Better than what? Better than awakened? No, man, his awaken ability is good. Kingpin's awaken ability is really good, but he can be played unawakened. If you don't have an awakening gem for him or something like that, or maybe you do, but you don't want to give it to him, that's fine. You could play Kingpin unawakened. The most important thing to have for Kingpin is this mastery right here. Hey Brian, you like buffed Ant-Man? Lubin, I haven't seen buffed Ant-Man yet. I haven't looked at him yet. Didn't your parents teach you about punctuality, BG? They tried. They also tried to get me to eat vegetables. Barfed them up right on the plate as they watched. They were like, you can't, you know, you're not getting up from the dinner table here unless you finish all your veggies. I ate them. I barfed them up. I got up. All right, let's see. Inventory. That's not inventory. Ooh, the little tabs here. Okay, okay. I really want them to increase the ISO capacity here. Feels like they should increase it. See, what I actually made a request of, and I don't know if we'll ever see this, but I actually made a request of the ISO tab kind of looking like this, but like you see how there's 6 things up top there to select from? I was kind of thinking, like, why don't we just have a separate ISO inventory for each ISO type? That way when you're, you know, ranking up a champ, it'll all be sorted for you, or it can tell you how much is in the overflow for each capacity. I didn't actually mock it up that it would look like this. I mocked it up in a different way. Either way, if Kabam could figure out a way to I feel like it'd be a positive little quality of life change. I don't know if we'll ever see it, but either way, this is great. I like this. This is Kabam Zero's doing. He always kills it, man. Oh, God, just having all the stones and gem, like, yeah, this is amazing. God, there's so many different boosts in this game. How many boosts do we need? The answer is all of them, apparently, man. I feel like this could still be sorted better. Because, like, the attack boosts are at the top. And then the champion boosts are halfway down the page. There's still some work to be done here, but this is a big improvement, I would say. Can I just burn all of these? Maybe I'll just pop into Act 6.3 and just burn all of these boosts, man, because I hate having these things clogging up the inventory. They're so useless. They should go in the other tab. Wait a minute. Okay, this feels off as well. Why are the Alliance revives in this section? Something ain't right here, man. That stuff should all go in here, I would think. I don't know. All right. Either way, Jose, thank you again for the buck. Let's go back to a little bit of that arena grind. I mean, it looks different. That's your review of it? It looks different. I think it's better. I think it's better than it was. And hey, man, I mean, I guess that's all we could really ask for is, like, any kind of improvement is nice. We'll take it. But yeah, I would say there's a few things that hopefully over time can get sorted even better. Can we just hold ISO like we're doing 6 stones? Say 200 bricks of each, maybe? I hate selling ISO. I might need later. Oh, man. That would actually be amazing. If ISO bricks actually stacked instead of being separate in our inventory. Oh, man. That'd be awesome. Oh, Chris, by the way, dude. Good news. I've got some good news. I've ordered the computer parts. They're on the way. They won't be here until, I think, the 14th. It was some 13th, I think, actually. So I'm in a week. But yeah, everything's ordered and should be here in about a week. It's honestly like the day I get it. I won't be able to set it up until that weekend at the earliest. So the computer won't be up and running, and this is as long as there's no issues. God, please let there not be any issues. Please don't let me have to, like, you know, return the do any RMA stuff. But I'll put it together like the weekend of like this, you know, 17th, 18th, and well, we'll figure out maybe like the weekend after that. So maybe like the 25th. Listen, I'm not saying it's guaranteed that I'm playing Elden Ring that day. I'm just saying there's a decent chance of it. All right. Actually, I'm sorry. I might have spoken too early. We might have to wait until the weekend after that. Yeah. Sorry. The first Sunday of October, I think. We'll see, man. We'll see. It all depends on. Listen, I shouldn't have started saying dates. Here's the point. I ordered the stuff, okay? It's a step in the right direction. We're gonna play Elden Ring eventually. Oh, man. But anyway, why don't you do a PC build stream? I don't want to do a PC build stream. It doesn't sound that fun or interesting to me. I've never watched a PC build stream. Because I don't find putting computers together to be that interesting. I just like to get it done, and that's it. This is also going to be the most annoying PC build I've ever done, because it's the smallest case that I've ever worked with. Not that that would make it any different to stream, but I don't know. Maybe it'd be like more annoying to try to like actually set up a camera to be able to like see. I don't know. Either way, nah, I'm not doing that. As an avid enjoyer of computers, I would love a PC build stream. Listen, I could appreciate that some people would enjoy it. I just personally don't enjoy it. I don't really want to do anything that I necessarily wouldn't want to do. And I don't think there's that many people. I feel like that's a little bit more of a niche thing. What happened to your MacBook? Oh, I've got the MacBook. I can't stream on the MacBook though. I mean, technically I could, but like it wouldn't be the same. I would need to get some extra adapters to be able to hook up my all my peripherals. Like there's a good amount of I/O on the MacBook actually, but like for streaming you need a lot. Let's put it that way. Unless you're doing like a really basic setup. Like if I was on the go and I was just using like, you know, the webcam and just like a mouse or something, it'd be fine. But I also use that MacBook for other things. I don't want to have to attach everything every single night and detach everything every single night. It'd be such a pain. You go, hey guys, hope you're all well. Yo, Jack, what's up, dude? BGAC run level 3 willpower, correct. What would you do if you didn't run suicides? I would run level 3 willpower. Point for point, it's one of the most valuable masteries in the entire game. It's probably the highest value mastery after, like, parry, dexterity. Maybe I'd put Stupefy ahead too, just because you really need that extra stun duration. Outside of like those basics, I mean, listen, just because the second and third points aren't also 0.5%, it doesn't mean they're bad. Like, here's the thing about the first point of willpower. Do you think it costs 1 point? No, it costs 16 points. So they're giving you 0.5% for 16 points. Because you have to have 15 in the tree leading up to it, right? So just adding another 2 for 0.1% each, totally worth. Also, do you have a controller? I do have a controller. It's at a friend's house, so I'm gonna have to get that back. I think I saw 3090 Ti's going for like 1,200 bucks. Yeah, so I got a 3060 Ti. They're coming out with new cards relatively soon, right? It's been like 2 years or something. I think they said during the pandemic they weren't gonna release anything new. So we know we got new stuff coming soon. I might just stick with the 3060. Honestly, man, I like running my system a little bit. Like, it's in a very small case because I don't have a lot of room in my apartment. And it kind of needs to fit like on my actual desk. And I am a little afraid of getting something very powerful that would output a bit more heat. So I might just stick with the 3060, but if I decide to upgrade, or the 3060 Ti to be clear, but anyway, doesn't matter that much. If I decide to upgrade, like, yeah, that'll be fine. I'll just swap that, and then my friend could actually really use a new graphics card, so I would just give it to him. Any 3000 series is fine for the next 5 years, probably. Well, sort of. So, like, I mean, for gaming, I would absolutely agree. I don't even run games on max settings or anything. Nowhere close. So for gaming, totally. You do see some real gains in like video editing, though. So yeah. It would be kind of nice to have a more powerful graphics card, but it's not a big deal. EG, watch out when opening Arena Crystal tonight. Buttons got switched, so don't confuse it. Oh yeah, they switched them, huh? Dang, I kind of want to go pop something open now, but no, it's too early, and I'm not popping anything more than... Why'd I dash in? I'm not popping anything more than an Arena Crystal tonight, so... Alright, we'll check that out later. All those crypto buttholes bought everything during COVID. Hope they all lost money and their farms burned down. Dang, dude. That's a bit harsh. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy that I'm able to get computer hardware again, but I feel bad for the people that lost money. I know a lot of people that lost so much money. There's very few people that I know that actually did well during the crypto thing, at least proportionately. Like, I mean, that's life though, right? There can, like, for every one person that does well, and gains a bunch of money, like how many people have to lose money for that person to gain money? That's just the way it works. And yeah, this is no exception. I feel bad for the people that got hosed, that bought into all that garbage. But at the same time, yeah, I'm happy I can actually buy a computer again for something that actually brings value instead of just some unnecessary garbage. BG, my ex dumped me and now has a new boyfriend. What do I do? Rank 4 Ghost, Hercules, or Doom? Wow. Ghost and Herc are awakened. Yeah, I mean, I would say Hercules, man. Can't go wrong with Hercules. The #1 most common rank 4 in the game. That said, I would also highly recommend following your heart. And, maybe pour some sugar down her new boyfriend's gas tank. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. Definitely don't do that. It ain't worth it. But no. Follow your heart in terms of your champion rank ups. All 3 of those are great rank ups, dude. But, I mean, yeah, Hercules is the most common rank up for a reason. Ew, Alex sent it over 20. Alex. Thank you very much. Appreciate the 20. Dude, no message? I don't see any previous message or next message or anything either. Dude, thank you very much. I appreciate the 20. If there was supposed to be a message, I'll check back in a couple minutes just in case you did decide to put something, but if not, thank you, dude. Very generous of you. Thank you very much. Made about 5k in Doge and Shib gains. Okay, nice. That 5k came from people losing 5k though. You know, not your fault. You know, you don't have to. I'm not trying to make you feel bad or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, you're the exception, I would say. You know, so congrats. The gamble paid off in your favor. Congrats. BG, you still beefing with C? And it never was, man. Never was. Just something that the community... We had different opinions on certain things about the game, and then, you know, community spirals it. But there's no beef. Should I use my generic 6-star awakening gem on Kingpin? I love him in a dilemma. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. He can definitely be played unawakened, but if you're playing the champion a lot, I think there's enough value there to justify the awakening. I think you just got to look to your other champions, or even the champs that you're kind of searching for, and figure out if you're okay with, like, potentially pulling one of those champs and not having the awakening gem for them. And if you're okay with that, then sure, give the gem to Kingpin. Enough value is there. But that's kind of how you have to consider it, is like, is there another use for that gem? I mean, there's always another use for a gem, right? But like, how much do you value that other use? Kind of thing. All right, I should get going. All right, Tipped, have a good one, dude. All right, Alex saying it's not a lot, but just wanted to wish my birthday twin a happy birthday. Laura? It's Laura's birthday, not mine. Alex, thank you very much. That is a lot, man. 20 bucks? That is a lot. Thank you, dude. All right, Wonder Man number 89 vibe, sent it over 5. Thanks, dude. Saying hi, buddy. I like how you use math for the willpower. You're an encyclopedia, bro. I took Jugs to rank 2. Have you tested him yet? Actually, no, I haven't tested him. I really need to. Been not playing MCOC. Okay. Yeah, no, I still need to test Jugs. I haven't done that yet either. Dang, I think we should have a Mystic Night where I test both Rintrah and Jugs. A little double header. A little double Mystic header. But yeah, I unfortunately do not have any input on him. Congrats on taking him to rank 2, though. And, dude, thank you very much. I appreciate the 5. Seed and BG are well-wishers. Does that mean we wish at a well? Because if so, I agree. I always like throwing money into like a... Well, I never threw money in a well. But like the fountains. As a kid, I also didn't realize that you're not supposed to take the money out of the fountains. And I definitely did that. I'm talking about when I was like a real young kid, though, you know, like I'm talking like single digit age. Not that I was like out on the town, like, all right, everybody's asleep. Let me hit the fountain. Actually, I don't even know, man. I don't even know where one of those fountains are. The last time I was at one was probably single digit age, and I'm not sure where that was. But I always just had fun throwing like a, you know, a dime or a nickel or whatever into a fountain. A little wishing fountain. Maybe it's because I was a fan of Zelda. You know, and Zelda kind of had something like that. Where you'd throw in like... Is that how you got the red boomerang? I can't remember, but in like Link to the Past. You would throw an object in and you get something in return. Like an upgrade or something. BG, those fountains are at the mall. Oh, man. The malls I've been to around here, I don't think have them. And I'm not sure if... I think you're right, though. I mean, yeah. I think you're totally right. I'm not sure the last... I mean, what's the last... The mall I used to go to in New Jersey the most was like the Jersey Gardens Mall. There's a ton of malls in New Jersey. That was like one of the facts about New Jersey is like you were never like you were always within 20 minutes driving of like 3 malls or something like that. It's like it didn't matter where you were in the state. You can get to 3 separate malls in 20 minutes. Just pick a direction. Well, the one I went to the most was I think the Jersey Gardens Mall, and I don't think that had one. Not that I could recall, at least. Alright, WonderMan89 sending over another 2 saying, yes, bro, Mystic Night next Tuesday. Tuesday? Maybe Sunday. Maybe Sunday. Tuesday probably gonna be in the arena grabbing some units. But yeah, maybe Sunday that'll be a good day to do it. No promises, of course, but usually my testing day at least. Dude, thank you very much for the 2. BG 2022, I need to test Jugs. Brought Jugs in the Can't Stop, Won't Stop path 6.3.1, but his ability was disabled because of the fatigue debuff you get from the node. Oh, that's disappointing. Ocarina's challenge is permanent content until done. That they are. Everybody have 6-star rank 4 Kitty, Herc, and APOC awakened. Nolan Shang-Chi awakened. Really want Kingpin at rank 4 awakened. Okay. Fair enough, man. If you got the gem. Listen. 6-star awakening gems, they're not exactly super common, but they're definitely becoming more common. And if you have those champs at rank 4, you're far enough in the game that like you're gonna be able to get like whatever the next gem is released and all that. So I don't think you necessarily need to sit on awakening gems for an eternity. That said, I am sitting on mine for an eternity. It's still hard to give them away. But yeah, man, why not? Chuck that gem into the big man's suit. All right, any tips for 5.2.4? Ooh, it's been a while since I've given masochism tips. All right. Let me search. Let me under file M in my brain. Masochism. Yep, I've located it. Okay, here we go. So masochism. Here's what you need to know. The most difficult part about masochism is it prevents you from parrying. Sort of. Technically, you can reparry. But, you know, people just getting to that quest, they're usually not ready for something like that. But essentially, it sort of removes your ability to parry. And parrying, that's how you get your openings, right? That's how you open. You stun the opponent with your parry, and then 5-hit combo, rinse and repeat until they're dead. So what you have to do is you have to find another way to get an opening. Now you can do that by blocking and baiting out a heavy attack. You can do that by dexing the opponent's special 1 and retaliating immediately afterwards while they're still in their, like, you know, the end of their animation. You can use champions that use damage over time effects paired along with the Despair Mastery. So, like, you know, someone that causes lots of bleed damage. And if you get the Despair Mastery, you'll reduce the healing they gain from masochism. And when the bleeds, you know, trigger the masochism charge, it'll allow you to parry as normal. Or there are certain champions that will completely ignore the node. Apocalypse is probably the most common solution, I would say, to masochism. Other champs like Ghost that don't need to parry can, you know, just playing in typical Ghost style can play around it. By the way, the reason why Apocalypse is so good is because the opponents cannot shrug off debuffs, or at least they have a minus 100% chance to do so. Technically, there's still some nodes in the game that would, you know, increase their accuracy, their ability accuracy, and a lot of it doesn't matter for this. Point is, APOC counters masochism directly. You can also use Magneto House of X. You can bust out White Mags, and he's got pre-fight abilities that will allow you to passively stun, and those also counter masochism. You only get 3 charges of those pre-fights. So, you know, if you do have a White Mags, doesn't matter what star level, or, well, at least 3-star. I don't know if 2-star has it, but yeah, you could chuck him on the team, save one of the pre-fights for the final boss, and then kind of plan out and use 2 sets of the pre-fights along the way. Technically, you could even bring 2 different White Mags if you happen to have 2, and then you could do it for 6 fights in the quest. Those are all the ways, the general ways I'd recommend at countering masochism. So I hope some of that helps. I wish you the best of luck. That is, of course, not a completely exhaustive list, but hopefully that gives you enough of an idea to at least give it a go and see if you can counter it. Been off the game for months. Should I come back? Are the issues fixed? Oh, there's always going to be some issues in game. The update just came out today. I haven't had any issues today. So, I don't know. It's a little hard to say. I'd recommend giving it a go. And if at the moment you run into an issue, well, if you feel like walking away again, then walk away. You know, no big deal. Maybe don't join an alliance right away until you know, like, you know, you're not running into any issues, kind of thing. But yeah, update literally just came out today, so I don't know what we're gonna run into, if anything. I have an issue getting into Eternity of Pain. I pick my champ and then go to start the quest, and it says not enough resources. Oh, that's not good. Let me see if I can do that quest. Oh wait, Cloud of Contempt saying Eternity of Pain, you gotta reset the app a couple times. Okay. Alright. Yeah, reset. Oh, I can't. Well, I guess I can finish auto fighting this, and then we could try. But okay, good to know. Restart the game and try again. Hey guys, I was wondering, I have an Awakening Gem for Mystics. Should I use it for Sasquatch or Symbiote Supreme? I wouldn't give it to either champ, probably. If you're gonna give it to either of those, I would recommend Symbiote Supreme. Make sure you like the champion first, though. Not everybody cares for Symbiote Supreme, and a lot of people maybe only like the champ if you have Mystic Dispersion, the Mystic Dispersion Mastery. Sasquatch, I would say his Awaken ability is a little bit more defensive in nature. It still helps you, you know, if you get hit in the face while in a quest or something like that. But you need a high Sig level for Sasquatch's Awaken ability to really come online. Just giving him a gem is not going to do a whole lot. Giving a gem to Symbiote Supreme will be nice, but the champ can be played unawakened. So maybe try playing the champ unawakened first. See if you like the champion, and if so, then feed the gem. BGA finally did it. All my 5 stars are rank 3 or higher. All right, man. Nice, dude. Very nice. Give me a fight or flight moment. Why do I always save it for the last night? Oh, the monthly event quest you're saying. Okay, yeah. Hey, is that Abby Doe? Abby Doe, you streaming tonight? I see you're on your Intoxicated Gamer tag. What's been going on tonight? Oh man, tons of stuff. You missed it all, dude. I got naked. The cops came. They told me to put my pants back on. So I did. But then they left. I got naked again. It was wild. Had to be here. I'll probably delete the playback. It's a little too spicy to keep up on YouTube, you know? Jim, 705. Jim, thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, who are your favorite underrated champs and why? Well, one of them we were just talking about is actually Sasquatch. I think Sasquatch is underrated. I think Sasquatch is seen mostly as a defender, but offensively, he's not bad. And I would say underrated. The only reason he doesn't get played more is, well, Doom exists, Claire exists, you know, Diablo exists. There's some really OP champions that just kind of overshadow the big man here. But he's probably my favorite underrated champ. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Man-Thing's my favorite champ overall, so I feel like that's a little bit of a cop-out answer to say, but of course he's a little bit on the underrated side too. Mojo is underrated offensively too. What else do we got here, man? What else do we got? I actually think I like Psycho Man, believe it or not. I don't think he's very powerful. So I don't even know if I'd call him underrated. He's probably appropriately rated as not a very strong champ, but I sure like him. Oh, man. He's here. He looks kind of plain. I think he looked cooler in the videos. He still looks cool. But, he's a little on the plain side. Like, he doesn't... Where's Doom? I feel like there's a little bit more going on with Doom here, you know? The mask is a little bit more pronounced. The features on the face there. He's got a little skirt on, or whatever that is. His little tunic. There's a little bit more to this guy compared to the other one. That said, still a cool looking champion, don't get me wrong. Still a champion that I'm sure many people are going to want to get their hands on. He does that character entrance thing I love. The arm fold is smug. Let's see it again. That is a good animation, I will say. Very smooth, realistic looking. Who are some more underrated champs, though? I don't know if I have any from the tech class. Maybe there are, but eh. I think White Mags is still kind of underrated. Just in a certain, like, obviously people use the champ all the time, but like offensively on his own, I feel like he's a little underrated. Kitty, I think, is underrated. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know if there's any other standouts that I could think of. Terax with synergy? That might be underrated. I'm not sure. That's still a little too new. But that synergy was pretty cool with Gallon. That might be it. I feel like everyone else everyone else that's underrated, I don't necessarily enjoy playing a ton that I could think of. I might have missed one or two. Anywho, Jim, thank you very much, dude. Wonder Man 895 sent over another 2 saying 2-star or 3-star Jugs versus Maestro and Thanos and the Collect. Does this message continue? It doesn't continue. Are you doing that? 2-star or 3-star Jugs versus Maestro? Dude, I mean, do it with the 3-star if you're doing it. Don't torture yourself using the 2-star. Have some fun with it. Bust out at the 3-stars at least. Oh, man. Or if you're asking me to do that, then you may have me mistaken. I am not Metal Sonic Dude. I would need to be MSD to be doing that stuff, man. At least against the Collector. Maestro and Thanos, I got you. Oh, man. Easy, Sarah 05, easy. Thank you, dude. Saying brain. Got to do a little recruiting. All right, all right. Map 5 AQ, optional casual wars for loyalty. Discord invite for anyone interested. Okay. The Discord link is in Easy's super chat. So there you guys go. If you're interested in a new alliance, Map 5 Alliance Quest, optional casual wars for loyalty. And Discord is the communication app of choice. There you go. Toad PI is bugged. Is it? I don't think Aunt May is updated yet. It usually takes a day or two. Can we see in game? Yeah, it's much lower than it should be, right? 9,000 for a unawakened 6-star rank 5. It feels very low. Yeah, everyone else is like 13K. Okay. All right, Jim sent over another 5 saying 2-part. Oh, hold on. Are you saying 2 parts starting with this one, or is this just part 2? I think this is just part 2 because I don't see another message. All right, let's see. Who are you most excited about, Doom or Titania? Doom, for sure. Titania, I mean, maybe she'll be a surprise favorite of mine or something like that, but I haven't looked at her abilities yet. I actually haven't looked at Doom's abilities yet either. But I don't know. Titania just looks wise. Well, let's go look at her in game. Maybe it'll hit different in game. Oh, let's change the background. Hold on. She looks cool on the loading screen. I will say that. I dig that loading screen. Wait, what class is she even? Cosmic? Dude, I don't even know what class she is. Skill? Mystic. Oh, God. All right, we've got 3 remaining. Science. It can't be tech or mutant. Oh, yeah, here she goes. All right, all right. I had no idea what class type she was. Okay. She looks cooler in game. I like her hair. Her hair is actually really cool. So she looks a bit cooler in game. It's the spikes. It's the I don't know. It's the spikes. It's the belt. She's feels very old school, which is not always a bad thing. I like a lot of stuff from, you know, like the 80s or whatever, but certain things, I'm just for whatever reason not super into. But I don't know. Maybe when I actually play the champ or know what her abilities do, maybe she'll be a personal fave. But anyway, definitely more hype for Doom. Also, which unreleased MCOC champ would you want to help build like iBomb? Oh man, I couldn't tell you. I don't really know Marvel characters, so. Actually, well, I'll just have to say Shatterstar. Star Shatter? What is it? Hold on. No, it is Shatterstar. Okay, okay. Shatterstar, for those not in the know, is the son and father of Longshot. Yeah, it's weird. And I think the only reason that I would want to help make that character is maybe it would make me have a follow-up vid to the Longshot vid. That's the only reason. That's literally the only reason. I can only name maybe 5 Marvel characters that are not in MCOC, and it might be a stretch. So it's kind of slim pickings as far as I, you know, but wow, that's a very not complex relation. Yeah, it's totally normal. What, you guys are telling me that your dad isn't your son? Speaking of the 80s, people had a hard time with my trivia round tonight with music from the 80s and 90s. I was surprised. Hold on, though. Your trivia round? Did you host a trivia, Abido? Yes, bring Homelander to the contest. I don't know who Homelander is. Team Dupe. Oh, there we go. Actually, put me down for hashtag Team Dupe. Forget everybody else. Forget Shatterstar. Team Dupe all the way. English only? Yeah. Listen, everybody from all around the world, totally welcome in here. But I can barely speak one language. Barely. I only barely know English. I don't know any other languages, nor do I expect the mods to know other languages. So, you're certainly welcome, regardless of where you come from. But we got to keep it to English, only because don't know what you're saying. BG just got Black Widow deodorant. All right, nice, man. Okay. I was trying to see. Wasn't there supposed to be another button here? I thought there was like another button to open more. Oh, well, I guess I don't have any more because I guess I only bought one crystal, huh? Tomorrow we'll buy 2. BG, who's your favorite champ? It's Man-Thing. He's just the coolest. He's not the strongest, but he is the coolest. I'd want Homelander in the contest just so I could punch him in the face over and over and over. Oh. Okay. You think Hobgoblin will ever make an appearance, or too many goblins in the game already? Too many? Are you kidding me? Do you know how many Iron Men are in the game and we're just getting another one now? Do you know how many spiders exist in the game and we're not going to stop getting those? Yeah, there'll be a Hobgoblin. The time just has to be right. There will be a Hobgoblin, though. Went over when this dingus is done, y'all. Love your brain. All right, looks like Abby Doe is firing up his stream. Hobgoblin is a character I've heard of before. Just mentioning it now, so add him to the select few that I'm aware of. Titania is another champ like Red Guardian, Spidey 2089, and the newly buffed Ant-Man who can't gain buffs. Okay. Well, it's become a bit of a science theme, hasn't it? I mean, it makes sense if, you know, that way you don't have to deal with the interactions for Mystic champs, but I'm a little surprised at like how many champs have been added that can't gain buffs recently. That number is skyrocketing. I feel like here's what I feel like is going on. I feel like maybe they're looking at data from Battlegrounds and they're realizing that they need to offer more solutions to Mystic champions. JX predicts Samurai Logan. That would also be amazing. I would love... Listen, guys, I would actually really love for an awesome version of Wolverine to be added. I'm talking like Herculean strength Wolverine to be added. You know, I mean, Wolverine, the like original OG Wolverine and X-23 for that matter, they served a good purpose once upon a time. But that was years ago. Those champs, who's playing them these days? I mean, some people are, to be fair, and that's fine if you are. I'm just saying, like, it's freaking Wolverine, man. We need a stronger version of Wolverine. Weapon X is cool for what he is. I think Weapon X is totally fine for what he is, but we need like a regular Wolverine that was just added to the crystals and, you know, just very strong. Oh, I love that. Still want that X-Force Wolverine show from SideQuest a long time ago? Yeah. That's what we need. Okay, anyway, it's going to be kind of late here, guys. I'm going to grab a link to Abby Doe's stream, also known as Intoxicated Gamer. If you want to continue the party over there, well, I recommend it. He's an awesome guy. I'll give you a little preview in case you're like, Abby Doe, I don't know if I trust that guy. You're right to not trust him. What is he doing here? What's he doing? Did nobody go to this stream? I lied. Wait, is he about to play with his doggo? I feel like my stream is about to get banned after I just... Alright, you know what? Oh! Is it the doggo? Oh? Oh, the doggo. Okay. All right, you can go to his stream now. All right, all right. All right, say hi to him. Say what's up. He's a good dude. He's got a dog. All right, anyway, I'm out of here, guys. I will be back tomorrow, normal time. Before I go, shout out to Alex for being tonight's biggest D. Alex, thank you very much. Thank you to everyone else as well. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Night, everybody.